Hi folks, Vincent Rose here, back for isolation sessions number 8. We're going to do a little Zeppelin, whole lot of love today because these days the world can certainly use a whole lot of love. This is obviously an acoustic version, a little bit different than probably what you heard on the radio or see other people do, but I'm trying to fill this whole thing out, get some volume, make it work for the single guitar, and see what we can do. So, and keep some of the power in this, right? And this is one of the, if somebody requests Zeppelin and you play this on acoustic, it's a bit of a shocker, right? So it kind of makes you stand out a little bit. So we're going to run through, I'll show you how I do it, and this is wildly out of my vocal range, but I do what I can, and you know, sometimes it's all about the energy and not the perfection, so it's one of those times. All right, so let's see if we can't get through a demo, and then I'll come up close and show you what's going on. I'll show you a couple variants of the main riff. Later on, country kind of chord, open chord versions that make it a little simpler, and a couple variations of the vocals as well to make it easier to sing. So here we go. Shake for me, girl. I wanna be a rock all night. Hey, ho, hey, ho. Keep it cool, baby. I keep it cool, baby. I keep it cool, baby. I keep it cool, baby. Oh, yeah. Super fun song to play, right? Only 2 chords in this for the most part, and 1 extra chord at the end, but we don't even count that. It's basically a 2-chord song. So we're going to start in E. So again, I'm going to quickly show you the riff up here that you would play a la Jimmy Page, and then I'm going to show you a variant as we go. So this one is, you're starting the main riff, the way it's played here, is sliding up to the 7th fret on the E string alone, and then hitting the A string at the 5th fret, but also hitting the G, the D note. So this is basically 2 Ds, and in reality, he's got a little. It's a. If you had an electric guitar, you'd play it a little bit. And then he's hitting the. So again. And then you're hitting an E power chord. And again, I'm going to show you the open chord in a minute, but E power chord, which is E string wide open, and then 7, 9, 9. Now the electric guitar in the song is obviously heavy palm mute, which is fine. You can do that on this guitar as well, but part of this exercise is to find ways to fill the room and that type of stuff. So this one, if you kind of give that up, you can do it and maybe alternate, but if you just kind of keep the rhythm and then get the vibe in it by muting these strings down. So right? So that's kind of the sort of the traditional way, and to get some volume. But this song's also in E, which you can just play an E chord, and there's also the same riff without the double D. Double D's. Without the double D is so sliding on the A string up to the 2nd fret, and the D, and then just hitting an E chord. The louder you go, the harder it gets to hit that thing. So it's kind of fun to play that way, and it's simple positioning. Or if you don't want to do any notes, even if you just lift your ring finger up and play it this way. So essentially the whole song, you mean coolin', baby, I'm not foolin', I'm gonna send you, yeah, back to schoolin'. Right, so that's kind of 3 variants of what you can do there. And then the want a whole lot of love. So, oh, want a whole lot of love, want a whole lot of love. This is an E and a D with this E open. So this is G string 2nd fret and B string 3rd fret, and then open. So basically 2 fingers. And that's the. Now the song takes that bar chord we originally did. Oh, sorry. But I find it's open on the acoustic guitar. It sounds. So if you know nothing, if you're just a beginner and you just. Fun one to jam, and the only other chord in this is the way down inside, woman, you need it. And there's a shot on the E, and then an A chord, straight up A, however you want to play it. And then you could throw in love, or whatever you love. And then back in the riff, whatever riff, wherever you decide you want to play it. Now the vocals are killer on this one because they're super high, and I don't think there's a human being alive that can sing like Page and play like Plant. So we're not trying for perfection here. We're just trying to get some energy into it, right? So think of it in terms of the phrasing of it. You don't need to change the key on this one because it's so blues oriented. You've got a lot of room down low, right? So you go, you mean coolin', baby, I'm not foolin', I'm gonna send you, yeah, back to school. Way down inside, honey, you and me, I'm gonna give you my love, I'm gonna give you my love, hey, I want a whole lot of love, I want a whole lot of love. So you can hit that pretty low, and you can do you could even take this down the full octave, and you mean coolin', baby, I'm not foolin', I'm gonna send you, yeah, back to schoolin', want a whole lot of love, whatever you want to do. So this is a great one. You can take it anywhere, pull it out, and it's one of those ones that I'm kind of designing these sessions around, different versions of different songs. So anyways, thanks for watching, and click the bell and all that stuff if you want to get updates. I'm doing these every day while I'm in isolation. So stay safe, folks, and we shall see you tomorrow. All right, bye.